Morning, everybody. How's it going? It's Derek. Oh, man, I'm back to work. I still look like shit, though, don't I? I look pale. Just coming off of a bout with COVID-19. Yep. The guy that's against masks and all that good stuff got COVID. Still don't agree with masks, and I still don't agree with shutting down the country over this sickness, but it is a little bit worse than I thought it was. I will say that. But, yeah, it was a long 10 days, a few days there where I was actually having some trouble breathing, which was a scary situation. The majority of the time that I was sick with COVID was more or less flu-like symptoms, aches and pains and fever and a little bit of like diarrhea and stuff like that. Stuff you guys don't want to hear about, but today I'm back to work. It's first day in 2 weeks that I've been here. It has been a fucking long year. We're into December now, and no layoff yet. Well, at least for most people. Myself, I'm lucky. The company I work for works with me really well in the winter time because my kids go to school, and Angie and I work opposite seasonal jobs, where she has a full-time job in the winter, and I'm supposed to only have a full-time job in the summer. But for some reason, yeah, it's not working out that way. I mean, we're into the first week of December, and if you look where I live, we're normally snowed in by now, and there is nothing, no snow at all. Absolutely no snow, which is very, very weird for north time. And I guess, you know, it's just what it is. So yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I've been in the truck. I look really pale. Like, wow. I still don't look that great, do I? But I don't have any symptoms. I feel good. Yeah, I mean, I feel good. I'm not taking any medicine. My taste and smell has returned as of this morning, full, I'd say, taste and smell, whereas before it was gradually coming back, and that was one of the weirdest things that happened. It was about 4 days into being sick. I lost my taste and smell, and that really sucked. It was like the week before Thanksgiving, and it was gone for, well, how many days would that be? A good 10 days or so? Today it's back pretty good. I can taste my coffee this morning, which is awesome. And yeah, but it's like 34 degrees on December 2nd in North Dakota at 9 o'clock in the morning. But downtown's buzzing like always. It's really buzzing. So this morning goes up. That was a plus. Well, not too bad anyways. There was a little bit of freeze on my little air valve that runs my pushers. But other than that, I was good, and I was happy about that, considering the truck sat for 2 weeks. Truck started right up. I should have recorded that stuff. I don't know why I didn't. No clue, but truck started right up, and no issues. No flat tires, full of fuel, full of def. Got some heat this morning. Seems to me we've got a pretty easy job going, and I get to be off by 2, so that's good. That's always a plus. So yeah, anyways, looks like I got to pull forward here, and then we'll talk to you here in a little bit. Okay, everybody, so we've been sitting here on the job site for probably a good 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Jesus, probably a good hour. Where did I come up with 10 minutes? Anyways, waiting in line. Before I was able to get the camera where they're moving these cones, there was a truck here delivering some lumber, and apparently it created some issues or something where some Karen out there, I'm sure, called and complained to the city of Fargo, which is what this little car is here. Whoever is out here, she's hassling all of us now. There she is. Not really hassling, I shouldn't say that. She hasn't given the ready mix guys too much of a hard time, but the lumber truck that was there before, she really wasn't very nice to. But you see this little restaurant right here, this frying pan restaurant. I feel bad for them right now, number one, because of COVID, but number two, because this is just a cluster, you know what, of a job site, and it has been all summer since we've been here. And is my story that frying pan used to be my favorite restaurant to go to in town with my grandparents. So my grandparents used to take me and my brother out for breakfast and stuff every Sunday. We probably went out to eat 5 times a week. I don't know. My grandparents, they like to go out to eat, so being kids, we just ended up having to go with. But the reasoning behind this place having some memories in my mind of being a kid and just remembering how awesome it was to go there is because, like, first of all, the atmosphere was pretty cool. And when we were kids, we were coming downtown to where all the big buildings are and stuff. And we'd always come, like, in the fall it seems like all my memories of going out to eat and stuff is in the fall or winter time here in North Dakota, where it gets dark really early. So it's like all the lights are on. And yeah, I don't know. But the number one thing about Frying Pan Restaurant was their salad bar. Now, you can't imagine a guy like me going to a place just for a salad bar, but it's true. When I was a kid, I loved the salad bar. I actually loved cottage cheese and bacon bits on top of the cottage cheese. And then you take that and put it on top of garlic toast. And I'm talking like that really crunchy garlic toast. You know, those little tiny garlic toasts. I loved it. I could eat 10 pounds of that. That's probably why I ended up looking the way that I do. But, man, there's some good memories going there with family. And it's kind of been just forgotten about over here now, by me anyways. You know, I don't get to this part of town very often, and when I do, it's not to come to Frying Pan. I know that. When my mom was sick in the hospital that's downtown here, when she was fighting cancer, we did come to this Frying Pan a couple times after we went to visit her, and then we would go have dinner with my family, and we sparked a lot of memories then, as sitting out here looking at it is doing for me now. But yep, it's been a long morning so far. We're not getting a lot done. We're having trouble with the pump plugging up or something. I'm not really sure. I was out there for a couple minutes, but it's cold, and I'd rather sit in the warmth in my truck. So, all right, guys, we'll get back to you here in a minute. Sitting outside my kids' school right now, here to pick them up. It's about 2:15 in the afternoon, and I started thinking about what they're going through as young children, developing minds. You know, we know as adults that putting a mask on your face every single day isn't normal. It's not a normal way to live. Maybe you are somebody that believes that is the normal way to live, but like in my family, it's not. And if you've watched any of my previous videos on COVID, you know where I stand when it comes to COVID. And even though I just got done being sick with COVID, my beliefs all stand the same. I don't believe in masks. I don't believe in shutting the economy down. I don't really believe in social distancing. I think that this thing needs to run its course, and that's just what's going to have to happen. And I think slowing the spread isn't going to do anything. But that's, it's my personal opinion. So my kids are waking up every single morning and being forced to put masks on so they can go get an education, which the most important statement there was go get an education. Because before this, right now my kids are in class 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So they go to school 4 days a week. And this just started, was it this week? I believe it was this week on Monday. And before that, they were on some hybrid learning plan that just was the most ridiculous thing ever. I mean, it was so stupid. And that started last year, before school was let out for summer break, in March when COVID hit hard and everybody was scared and whatnot. And they were assigned these tablets and they got sent home to do schoolwork on these apps. And it got put onto the parents' lap, the responsibility of teaching their kids, educating their kids, which in a way is fine. You're responsible for your children, but also you're paying teachers to do that. And I felt that this distance learning was a joke, because I don't think the kids learned jack shit from distance learning, because they were too distracted with all of the excitement and toys and things to do at home that they just rushed right on through everything, and they didn't really capture anything from it. I don't think. Maybe they did, but I don't think so. I think that in-class education is so important, that's where you learn everything that you learn is in school, not in your living room on a tablet. But, like I said, that's just me, my own personal opinion. But my kids have started going to school now full time. Well, not 4 days a week. They're off on Wednesdays for some reason. I don't know if they super clean the school or teachers just don't want to work a full week. I have no idea. Okay, I don't know. But 4 days a week is better than 2, so I'll take it. But they do have to wear a mask at full time in school. They cannot be on the school grounds without a face mask on their face. And that saddens me in a way. Because my kids, I'm seeing it in my own children, are starting to believe that putting this face mask on your face is a normal behavior. And it just isn't. This isn't normal. Having to wear a face mask everywhere you go is not normal. And it's sad. It's a sad world we live in, really. It really is. And as I sit out here and I'm thinking about how it was when I went to school and some of the memories that I had when I was in second grade, I couldn't imagine what it would have been like to have memories of being told to not put your mask or not take your mask off, or you can't go somewhere without a mask, and social distance from your friends, and don't talk or play with your friends because you're going to get coronavirus. I mean, how scary must that be for some of these kids? To think that if I go and I play with my friends, I'm going to get sick, or if I take this mask off, I'm going to get sick, because that is the the message that they're trying to get across to these kids. And I can understand where it's coming from. You want to keep the kids safe and everything, but I don't know. This whole coronavirus thing is driving me crazy, and I don't know. And I'm just coming out of being sick with coronavirus for the last 12 days myself, and for the most part it was pretty mild. And if a guy like me can get sick with coronavirus and have a mild illness where you're pretty much all said and done within 8 to 9, 10 days maybe, and I didn't have any serious health issues with it. I know some do, but there's some people that have serious health issues with any virus or any sickness, and some don't. It's like the luck of the draw. And I just really believe that with coronavirus, that is just how it is. It's like if you get sick, okay, now if you're 95 years old and you have underlying health conditions, your chances of survival are low, whether you get coronavirus or you fall down, break your hip, or you just are alive because you're 95 years old. So I can see that. But people that are young and otherwise pretty much healthy, I really don't think have to worry about coronavirus. I really don't. And I think that the way that this has all been held or handled in our country is overboard, and it's sad, and it's taken from a lot of people financially. Business owners losing everything that they've got. Our children losing a lot of their education, their innocence almost, because it's like these kids shouldn't have to go every single day waking up and being worried about something that's out of their control, like coronavirus. But yeah, I'm starting to ramble now. It's so unbelievably beautiful out here. And it's December 2nd. I don't want to be saying that it's nice out, even though I should be grateful that it is as nice as it is, but I'm ready for snow. I'm ready for winter. I'm ready for complete layoff, and it's just brown and crappy in my backyard. We're having a little bit of a podunk fire. Got my old City of West Fargo shirt on, don't mind that. Having a little podunk fire. I'm burning up an old desk of my kids because I don't have any wood, and why just throw it away when you can burn it up? I like fires, and it's really a beautiful night for one. Yeah, crazy day. This is the first day since I've gotten better from COVID where I can actually go back to one of my favorite pastimes and enjoy a good old bush light. I'd be lying to say I haven't tried to have a couple beers during my sickness because, well, I like beer. What can I say? But when I was sick and I couldn't really taste and smell as well as, you know, as normal. These just tasted really terrible, and I couldn't stomach it. And maybe it was just the simple fact that I was sick too. I don't know. But this was Thursday. It was my first vlog in a long time. Really long time. 7 months since I put a video up. I don't even remember the last time I've made a somewhat daily vlog or whatever. It's been a long time. I'm sure this is crappy and showing that I'm a little rusty, if I was ever any good at it. But thanks for watching today, guys, and we'll see. Maybe there'll be more of this in the future, maybe not. We shall see. I don't really have a whole shit ton of plans for this channel, but if I put videos up, I put them up. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.